In this video, we will talk about proportional and non-proportional relationships. Today, I will explain how to decide if it is proportional or not. Let's talk about graph first. Whenever you have a graph, you will pay attention to something. Like this, the orange one, it is passing through the origin right here. And the gray, it is not passing through the origin. It's passing through y-axis in another point, which is not origin. So if your graph is passing through the origin, your relationship is proportional. If it is not passing through the origin, it is not proportional. Okay, the first thing is the graph. The second situation is the table. Whenever you have a table, you will pay attention to something. You have x and y values here. You will divide them each other, like y divided by x, you will have the same number if it is proportional. Let's check this one. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. As you can see, we have 3's here. There's 3, 3, and 3. So it's a constant number. It's not changing. So it's proportional. Let's talk about this one. Y divided by x. 5 divided by 2. You can use calculator. We are able to use it. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. 7 divided by 3 is 2.3. 11 divided by 5 is 2.2. As you can see, it's not constant. It's not same number. We have different numbers, so it's not proportional. And the last thing is the equation. If the relationship is proportional, the equation should be in the form of y equals to mx. There is no plus b here. There is no b value. So it should be y equals to 3x, y equals to negative 5x, or something. And if your equation is y equals to mx plus b, here we have additional number, like y equals to 2x plus 1. You have 1 here, so it's not proportional relationship. Now let's talk about two statements, and let's talk about how to solve this kind of problems. In the first statement, you have no money in your bank account and you deposit every month $200 to your account. So let's create a table for this situation. Okay, so x is here, number of months. Y is the amount of money in your bank account. At the beginning of the situation, which is the number of months is 0, there's no money, right? And the first month, at the end of the first month, you have $200. At the end of second month, plus 200, which is 400. Third month, $600. Okay, let's talk about second statement. You have $300 in your bank account and you deposit $200 every month. Okay, so at the beginning, you have already $300. At the end of first 1 month, you are depositing $200, right? So 300 plus 200, which is 500. Second month plus 200, 700. Third month plus 200, 900. Okay, these are my tables. Let's talk about graphs. Here, my first point is 0, 0, which is here, origin. 1, 200. 1 and 200 is my first point. 2 and 400 is my second point. 3 and 600 is my third point, fourth point. So my graph is something like that. And my second graph, 0, 300, which is here on the y-axis. That is y-axis, and x, this is the amount of money I have, and that is number of months. The first point is that one. The second point, 1 and 500. Here 500 is here. 1, 2 and 700. 3 and 900. This is my third point. So my graph is something like that. Okay. So now I want you to pay attention to something. Your graph is passing through the origin. So it's proportional relationship. And here, your graph is not passing through the origin. It's not proportional, right? And let's talk about table. When you divide them each other, 200 divided by 1 is 200. 400 divided by 2 is 200. 600 divided by 3 is 200. I have same numbers here, which means it's proportional. But here, when you divide them each other, pay attention, I'm not dividing 0 divided by 0, or I'm not using this 0. Whenever you have a 0, you will not divide them, you will not use that. So 500 divided by 1 is 500. 700 divided by 2 is 350. 900 divided by 3 is 300. So they are not same, it's not proportional, okay? And the last thing is equation. Let's talk about how to write the equation for this kind of situation. So when you divide them each other, you get 200, right? And if it is proportional relationship, your equation should be y equals to 200 times x. That number is your constant of proportionality, which is the number you get by dividing y and x values on the table. And here, let's talk about this one. So pay attention again. 200 is the money every month you are depositing to the bank account. It's $200 every month. Here again, we have here the same situation. Every month we deposit $200, which means my equation should be like y equals to 200x, but at the beginning I have $300 here, right? So I will add this one here, which means it's not proportional relationship. Proportional, y equals to 200 times x, and it's not proportional, y equals to 200x plus 300.